Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Beta Plan as we continue with our dungeon crawl here. A long, veteran dungeon. That's it. I was momentarily debating what the word was, but it's a veteran dungeon.
Reward for a task well performed.
I don't really care about gold much, but if we can stack one more extra, it's more than this, and then it's worth way more to bring that along. I'm gonna try that. I kinda hope for food, but food is not what we got. Which made me realize, by the way, that because of the amount of food we have, I probably won't feast. So this 10, this now 12 stress. Sorry, I thought it was 10, but it's 12. Maybe we will stick with that for a while longer. But ooh. Oh well.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Not that bad because he has his own stress relief. I rather prefer that the leopard gets it than anyone else. Hopefully this room is without battle. The lights die a bit. Camp in here. We even get a scout. Is that a good one? No, it's a small one. A small scout, I mean.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I don't dare, as I said, to do anything more. I find it a little silly to take down the mask. I'm just gonna do the same thing as I did the last time. Oh! Except that I by accident click on Bandit Sense, which I wanted to do clean guns. Anyone who says that I am a poor player at that particular moment is absolutely correct, because that was kinda dumb. I'm gonna go this way, because... oh, that's unfortunate. That is good. It's unfortunate because I had a shovel left and I thought, now, seeing what we have now are about to face, I think we can waste the shovel, but no such luck. And I want to go here because that means no battle here, sorry, so that we don't lose the scoutings. We need 90% of rooms. It's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, and we already skipped 2. Oh shoot. I hope skipping 2 is right, and there's no secret room, which I kinda expected there to be. I should have cookied up, because we're gonna throw the cookies away very, very soon. There's no use for them to stay around. Perhaps I should have just killed it. This probably was better. Playing a little too fast and too loose because that we could have prevented. The good thing though is that he doesn't take away light, which is rather nice. This will give him a bonus damage, this guy. Cultist Gladiator, they like when things are marked, but... yeah, whatever, so to speak, huh? Oh, resist the stun. And he F's up his move. Don't mind that at all. He's not dead yet. I was just about to say, the only thing he should not do, and then everything is fine, is a crit. But of course he crits. Well, one Cry Havoc can undo most of the problems here. So, full health. Money. You know what? Let's take it with us.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Then I don't feel like an idiot anymore when I don't use the cookies. Which I didn't, again, because the Beta Plan, who apparently just hates cookies for some reason. Yes, I prefer that over that. Thank you very much. I'll take that. And we'll pop a torch. And we'll go back. And we'll pop a torch. Then we're gonna go towards this fight. If you listen carefully, by the way, I will be silent for a moment. You can hear kind of their foot sometimes slouch, like no, not slouch, but like if they're walking through water or something that's kind of damp. Oh, first check out who has bad traits. I really don't care what you have, actually, to be honest here. Okay, he has Heliomania. That could be a bit of a disadvantage, but Witness, not a problem. Dud Hitter, could be annoying, as is Winded. Night Blinded is really not bad. Deviant Taste, not a problem. Bloodthirsty, he is a Cophobe. No wonder he's getting stressed all the time. Mercurial, it's kind of bad. Light Sensitive is bad because I tend to like that. And Slow Draw, you know what, sister? Sister, you need some treatment, girl. Slow Draw removed, alright. The damage isn't really that problematic. I mean, the Vestal is not like a damage dealer. At least, unless you specifically build her for it, but... oh man, an 85% chance.
Ancient
Really?
traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Always annoying when that happens. Well, the surprise is good. Can't really hit something significant, so I'm just gonna hit new for a moment. Here I would have done a cookie. If I still have one, but... because this is a bit of an annoying fight, to be honest. That minus speed now active, being active, but at least we got that going. One gone, one stress dealer out. I mean, you can still, you could make an argument for, hey, you already have stress relief. Why is that so important? Why not take care of, I don't know, possibly getting disease? You have a point there, but my counter argument to it is that our stress relief person, Papyrus, isn't very high level. As such, he has quite a bit of an issue with trying to keep up with the stress relief. That's annoying. I think that still will go to him, so it's all pointless. The move back would have been good though, in the sense of, yeah, I probably should have done that. And possibly there a stun would have been better. Oh, this is nice because that indeed goes through there. This gives me a good... oh, nice. If the Spirit Fishing already works, I'm fine with it. I was thinking about moving the Houndmaster. Whoa. The Leper is... normally the Leper is like really slow, but this time he is first. I was thinking about moving the Houndmaster back, and then the Leper could do this, and then we would take care of business. And he is dead. Even with that very weak bleed, it's enough. So time for us to work up the stress. But no wonder our Houndmaster has had issues. He had like a debuff until camp. Then he's a Cophobe. There's like tons of things going on there that gave him additional stress. Oh, that is the one that did not work well. And that goes to show you why I prefer to still take down Stress Dealer. That is... it's nice that we got a crit, but it's not really what I wanted. Or, well, it's what I wanted, but not on that person. It's the only one that can take care of itself. But to complain about getting a crit wrong is a bit about complaining... getting chocolate, but not getting the right, like, I don't know, brand. Like, I want per se this very expensive type of chocolate, not a cheap one that tastes just slightly less good. You still got chocolate. I mean, it's good, right? I mean, I know sometimes you crave for that particular thing, right? Okay, I can get that. But that's also when I crave here in this game for a particular crit to hit at that point, or for instance, for my cultist to finally have a good, proper heal. Sometimes you really crave that particular chocolate, and anything else that happens is just bad. You just want that particular chocolate. But right now, I don't need that particular chocolate. How the heck did I get off attention about chocolate? Actually, I know, but still, it surprises even me that I did that. This was a bad idea because now I have riposte on. Yep. That's why that was not good. I wish you would target him. Alright, that's handled. Go back. He's killing himself on my highwayman. Come on, give me a little crit here. Give me a little crit heal for some stress relief. Get some protections and a mark so that he might focus on him instead of somebody else. At least we can heal his damage away. This is why... When you see this guy, it isn't a problem. Yes, the first little bit on part of the fight might not go as easy as you like due to his protection. But he allows actually for the restoration of your team if you can get over that initial hurdle.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And that you cannot underestimate how good that is. That heal phase. And also, I'm also of course getting rid of this dodge and speed debuff due to the trap, but just keeping him alive. So all is good in the hood. Which I probably shouldn't say because I am extremely Caucasian, as in I am whiter than white. I only am white or I am red if I sit in the sun. Well, that's not entirely true. Actually, Croatia did give me a little bit of a brown skin. Not brown, just like I'm less white. Like I'm not anymore like milk white. It's a little bit more accurate. Don't think I'm suddenly brown or something. Absolutely not. I hardly ever gain color, but I had like 7 days I was there, but we had a few days of travel. But that's still, and then we were in the bus. But so we had like 6 days in a nice, good old sun. I was really lucky. We went there in October. That's definitely not the best season regarding the temperatures and the weather and what have you not, but it worked out, and this guy is 1 hit point dead. One more Cry Havoc. That did not succeed, but you can get the kill. Perhaps that is enough. It is.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Indeed. These horrors do not know who they face. So there's the heirlooms. Oh, we're getting quite a few heirlooms out of this. That's a good thing. I'm considering throwing away the medicinal herbs, but getting rid of a bad quirk is worth more than 500 bucks. And as always, you gotta gamble a little bit here in the Darkest Dungeon. Oh, actually, sometimes you gotta gamble a lot. Oh! Well, that was an unnecessary one. I was like, oh, he's craving. I will just give him a little blood as I talk to you guys. But no, oops. Yeah, he doesn't like drinking blood. That actually hurts him. Just check out the curio. Aww. I could use a shuffle, dude.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We know we don't need a shovel anymore, so... And apparently he's opens everything that requires a shovel anyways. So, guess that's pointless. And I guess I'm gonna be a crazy dude and throw away the last torch. Yeah, come on, enter the freaking door. It's not that difficult. Of course, and now we have one where we can actually use the darn shovel, but never you mind. Next thing to go is probably the keys. It has to be the keys. There is no secret room. I really hope we don't have to backtrack like a ton of stuff. You know what? You can handle it. Do it. Thank you. Now that worked out as well. Please don't fail on your trap disarm chance again. You did. What is it with me and bad luck regarding traps as of late? Oh, and this dungeon went so well. I really hope that we are allowed to skip that one room. There we go. That's fine. We're gonna get a little bit stressed out for him. That's fine.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
So, a little bit less intensive music, please. Yeah. I mean, I know part of it is my mistake, but also he filled 2 85% chances. Not as bad as Bonnie did, but it is pretty bad. One more curio. And let's dim out the light completely because
And now,
bigger chance for loot.
the darkness holds dominion.
And of course that has a map.
Black as death.
Well, that was pointless, and my cut in the video now is completely and utterly worthless.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
And we had way too many keys in the end. Dang, dude. Well, still, the upgrade value has almost been obtained, and as we already know, I don't really need that much money anymore. We had even over 400,000k at a certain point. I'm not sure if we're going to reach that again, but I think so, because we do have the bank, which should give us a ton of additional cash. It's just that we had very little fights in these last few rooms, and therefore, well, my split in the video is a little bit weird. We'll see if we can find a nice short dungeon to do in between. Slow draw. Not so good. Eldritch Slayer, not bad. Night Owl, that's just not useful. Neither is Armor Tinkerer. I don't really like Armor Tinkerer. It's nice in the beginning to get a few cheap things, but after that...
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
You had the bad humors, and now there are no longer vampires inside. And look at that. 400,000. We are gaining cash rapidly. We didn't even search for cash. We didn't gain a ton of cash out of it, and still we here reached over 400,000 again. We really have no big requirement of it anymore. You do not want to go into the transept. That's just your one little thing. That's fine by me. I wonder if I should upgrade these things a little bit. I mean, I can definitely upgrade the tavern. But what do we want in forms of districts? Granary is just a little bit of money gain, which I don't really need. I kind of... But to do... Bounty, scout chance, and crit. Oh, I want this one. I want the deeds. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely... If I want to avoid using deeds, but everything else I can pretty much use. If that is the next sector we're going to go for. We also have, by the way, some more room, of course. In the lower ranks, and we still have a good at level 0, which we probably want to, well, get some allies too, so that he can do something else as well. Oh, okay. He's enjoying the pleasures of the flesh. Increased stress
With enough
recovery.
ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
Voila. We have a second one. Oh, kiddo, don't go weird on me. Let's just put him into the brothel. I don't know why I wanted to do the brothel so badly over... I could have just done this.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
And then we upgrade this a little bit so that we have the 2 strongest ones that can at least... that reduces stress by the most, at least have 2 slots. So that seems like a good idea. Well, we not reached the boss yet. That is a short one. We could try and pop in a short green mission, but well, we have some time. We have only 3 missions left. We have 70 weeks. Might not be bad. Medium. Mission. With some deeds. At low level? Yeah, why the heck not? You know, let's do that. Let's attach that right after this one. just for the fun of it. We want low-level things. That means that this must be the team.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
This must be the team. So, it's a bad idea to go into the warrants, considering we have you, but it's a good idea to go in here. And this is a short mission. But this is much better to go into. I don't like doing All Saints Day. Actually, no, we do not have a one that gives again the caretakers events, which is really good. All Saints Day isn't that amazing. We used to use this one also quite a bit for like a tank dodger, but yeah, we can't go in here. We don't have an invitation. You're not I just realized we didn't run into any bloodsucker. A medium mission. Good at level 0. Right. Let's attach that right at the end of the other video. He doesn't even have a name. I was planning on throwing him out. These guys are not good at bleed, but they're good against blight. So bleed is really not a bad thing to take. There we go. Jubert, what do you have? You actually have all the right skills. Also awesome, because we don't have a strong healer, so we really need Battlefield Bandage, and we really need Battlefield Medicine. And Incision is probably not a horrible idea on you, considering where we're gonna go. And I also really want Blinding Gas, because that will be your main task. I may just spec out now somebody that I really am not going to use much later on, but there you go. You are definitely now in the 3rd slot. That is really good. Wield Tactician. But we're going to the Warrants. That's too bad. Armor, Fear of BO. That's bad. Warrants. That's good. Natural Swing. Shocker. That's not really problematic. We could use Flashbang. That's fine. Just considering if I should unlock Finish Him. Because we have quite a few stuns in here. Actually, no, this is only stuns in the back. You can reach 3rd rank with this, though. Yeah, let's just unlock this. I'll probably choose it over that. So you are definitely in the 2nd position. This looks like a team that can actually do something. Let's not waste any time and let's get in there. A little bit of a focus ring doesn't sound like a bad idea, and something in the 4th position. The Fusement Stick. There's actually another 4th position thing. What's in the 4th position? Oh, that's a sniper's ring. Hold on, I know already. Sniper ring. There we go. You're a bit slow, but you are damn accurate. We could actually go with the Blight skill chance. A Blight resistance and disease resistance. That's actually pretty good in here. And we could actually use Plague Grenade. Yeah, because actually I might do for disorienting gas. Yeah, let's do it like this. It's not typically how I spec out a Plague Doctor, but you know, let's do something different. Can't remember what your bonus is. Stun and bleeding. Yeah, let's do that. Because now you can bleed as well. And you bleed as well. Okay, so we have some bleed theme. Do we have not the trinket for the Plague Doctor, that skill, blight skill? There is a trinket that makes them have better bleed. Don't think I own that one. Oh well. Oh, you need a little bit of upgrade. I notice. I know it's an upgrade you're lacking. Which will give you Plague Doctor. What else can we? This is. We don't have stress relief, so I really don't want to give items that give like a ton of stress, which none of these do. So, not gonna do the Blasphemous Vial, despite it being really good. Yeah, this is one with a really weird disease resistance. Mark damage. We could mark. We have 2 marks in this team, but you're not really a damage type of class. I don't want to lower your HP by... Well, actually, how much is that? That is 3 hit point. That's too much. I could make you, like, the ultimate disease resistor. But we have, like, something that can give you bleed chance? It's only for the Jester. We don't have, like, the normal bleed thing? Well, shoot. Come on, be the plan, choose something. Round and round we go. What are we going to choose? Nobody... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do that. Should we run into bloodsuckers? There we go. Do one little thing more, and then we're going to dive into this thing. Actually, even despite the fact that it's kind of late to still start a new dungeon. But I want to give you guys a little extra. There we go. Still good at level 0, is now level 1. And we're going to go into this medium mission. Provision, thank you very much. We don't have a lot of heal, so I'm going to bring some extra food. Though you can find, of course, additional food in here, don't get me wrong. We don't have a lot of this. Yeah, let's do it. We have no light creation whatsoever. So it feels a bit much. Let's lower it a scooch. We don't have vampires. Everything seems in order. We have shovels, we have food, we have torches, and some bark. Let's just do this. Let's do this thing. A little apprentice surprise dungeon.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Oh yeah, I forgot they start with stress, of course, because they're level 0. So this is going to be a really fun dungeon. And we immediately walk into a trap. Oh, this is going lovely. Definitely start with this. He resists. Oh, lovely. That's a crit. Okay. We need to target the back rank, but wow, our bounty hunter. Our bounty hunter is immediately, like, in serious pain. I would love to heal him, but I need to focus on this a little. Holy heck. Battlefield bandage, just cure that bleed for a moment. Is he dead? Yes, he is. Cold Troops then. 2 damage, does the bleed hit? Yeah, he is dead as well. Awesome possum.
Death by inches.
Bye-bye. Still. Dag nabbit. Let's heal you. Yeah, they're going... I understand why they're going for him, don't get me wrong. We're definitely going to just focus on healing right now. Ow. That's good that prevents that. Then good at level 0 is going to do all the damage that he can. Control the fight a little. He's dead next turn. Oh, another butcher's cut. There we go. Okay. A little bit of health restored. That's fine. In fact, that's the one that that's our tank. And that's the one we want to have hurt. So, in all way, in any way you look at it, it's fine. I'm actually going to take the kill here. He's going to die anyways, and that, yes, gives us a little bit more stress relief. There we go. once again, we don't mind. And let's take the kill.
Eradicated.
Awesome. There is some stress relief. Very good.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I am not... Really, Wayne, sometimes you should listen to me. I know it sounds weird, but really, sometimes you say really silly things. It's another trap.
Cruel machinations spring to life
We don't have holy water.
with a singular purpose.
And of course we run into 2 traps immediately. Are we below 50% health? No, we actually lack a little for that. We now have... How many traps are not in this dungeon? Holy heck! I just realized already how many traps we've walked into. There you go. 80%, 50. Okay, so... By far you must be the best. Yeah, I know. You don't need to say that. We are aware. We need to do 100% of room battles. I didn't even check actually what the mission was. 80%, 60, yeah, no. By far the bounty hunter, which at least relieves him from most of the stress. This can really give you a ton of stress, so I'm actually going to avoid it for this time around. I didn't check their skills. I don't know if they have ambush prevention. Shoot! They probably don't. Well, that's gonna be lovely. We need a room battle, so we're going to have to go into this room eventually. We don't have a vampire yet. But there I hit the point. Yet. We didn't actually need the bandages because we have a plague doctor. It's probably the least problematic thing we have. We need that. I always want to say if they all die, it doesn't matter if we get that, but that's not really the case. And here, there we go, there's our vampire. They're really weak towards bleed, so I'm gonna use incision. And these guys can't be stunned, so...
As the fiend falls,
Good!
faint hope blossoms.
And that is a good start. Now hit him please once. That's not who I told you to hit. I'm actually going to not cure this with anti-venom because our plague doctor can do that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Because the bleed wasn't good enough, I believe, to kill him. So... voila, use that. That's possible to bleed. There we go. You can hear, I believe, the desire in my voice to actually have this work properly. Okay, this is working out nicely. Kill you.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And... oh, you can't battlefield bandage yourself, so let's battlefield bandage you. Could have given a speed buff, but this guy is quick anyways. That's annoying for the stress, but... ooh, nice, resisted that. That's a crit, that's good, and it cures yourself, even if it doesn't heal. There we go. Most of the health issues taken care of. We can start with the bleed. Because we do need to take care of this guy before the game starts complaining about the fact that I'm toying around, which I really am not trying to do here. For lack of better thing to do. That should kill him. Yeah, he is dead. He is definitely dead. Doesn't really matter though, but let's hit you again.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Well, here are a few things I want, especially the Countess' invitation. We can do this, and I'm going to remove one torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Alright. We have some control for this. In that case, you do need to hit your stuns, though.
Weakened. Masterfully executed.
Lower his speed, lower his accuracy, because he is probably going to focus on hitting the group. That's gonna hurt. That hurt less than I expected, to be honest. Is that enough? No, it's not. And unfortunately, this has happened. So, hit it like that. Ooh, but plague grenade.
Powerful blow.
Hits a crit, and it's a double whammy. It's a double whammy.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
That is in stress and bleed, but you can cure it enough yourself. And not only that, we have a redeem available to us. So that wasn't half as bad as it could have been. What is your... You have a speed debuff. Alright, that's actually quite good. This does more damage versus humans.
And power.
There, nice crit as well.
Soothed. Sedated.
Because she can't heal herself, that's why I did that, in case you're wondering. I could have actually used the other one, I just realized, because he is a size 2 enemy. He is also counts as being in the 2 spot. Oh, he has 1 HP left. That's annoying. So he has the stress and he has several bleeds. Take over this one. And hopefully the Plague Doctor will go before he goes. He does indeed. Good. Then we can cure both bleeds.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
And then you can feel the full wrath of my axe.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
No fights here. That's good, because then I can let the torch die out a bit. Do I want this money? Well, we have a vampire, so I really don't want to get rid of the blood. I need the food still. I don't per se need the onyx. And this together is worth more, definitely. Perhaps the anti-venom is not needed. Let's do it like this. Alright. Body order. There we go. We'll not do this, as I've explained before, because it can give quite a bit of stress. And we'll go into this fight with a little bit of darkness around this. Okay, there's too many of these. I don't think... I'm just really afraid it doesn't give anything good, but let's go. Lovely. I like a second invitation, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna get a resolve check here. I doubt we can prevent that. Nice dodge.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And I don't want him to get away with that special move that we once saw, because that will be really freaking annoying. Good. 2 versus 4. I like that. And that is the vampire already. So that is good to me as well. Good for me, I should say, not good to me. That is not proper English. Let's not have you... And that's another kill, so yep, definitely going to do some battlefield bandage. We're going to camp in the next room. So it should not all be horror, but horror as in the way that
unforgiving.
A little bit of damage is not a problem, but we do want... It shouldn't become too much before we cannot cure it anymore. He has 1 HP left. Okay. We'll kill him. And a second invitation. That is a good.
But a victory nonetheless.
That is a good one. No additional vampires. I think that went well. We could get, of course, now overrun.
It's a goal without hope.
Let's not forget that we have the issue that we have no ambush prevention. Scout ahead, definitely. Plan taking down is not that bad. You don't need it, but it's a stress release, which is what I'm looking at here. Yeesh. Do that. Do you need disease resistance even further? Could be nice. But let's do restring crossbow for more damage, and then do the marching plan for more speed for everybody. Alright.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
100% of room battles. That means I need to go this way anyways, but I'm considering going down here. Yeah, let's... We shouldn't make this let this dungeon get the best of us.
These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Books are bad. Until we get that one district, that actually makes them give minus 15 stress to 3 classes. Then they are nice. And now, a third invitation. I don't know if we need it, but I am going to try and make use of that. Yeah, this is going to be a resolve check in this dungeon. I can't prevent that. Well, that's an impossible target. He is dead. That is awesome. Best I can do to get him down. Perhaps I should have hit one of these two. And despite marching plan, despite having +2 speed for everybody, we're still slower than most of them.
Decimated.
Nice. We have enough food that we can cure that, in a sense, that blight via food. Oh, that's not good enough because that's a very low bleed. So let's just kill you that way. Okay, that's a big pre-digestion and also did even more. Unfortunately, you can't heal yourself, but we can speed yourself a little bit up. Now I will take care of it because it's getting a little ridiculous. On the amount of damage taken. You are dead, but I will kill you just for the stress relief. I am very okay that we've gotten out of this dungeon 3 invitations.
An insidious killer.
Because that means we can search for the Countess. There we go. Oh, I'm glad we took this whole way. Nice. That's most of the times food, but who knows?
Glittering gold.
And a bit of gold.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
I mean, let's face it. We have everything else is fine, so I'm not going to focus on that. Hi guys. Can't reach you in the back unless I plague grenade you. You don't have that much blight resistance. Sorry, plague resistance. I can't counter hit them with diseases. The fence. Oh, I gotta get rid of that because that is annoying. Oh, it actually gives +3 speed. I thought it was the one. Oh, that's bad humors that gives minus 20 HP. And you are dead next turn. That's a good thing. I want to stun you if you don't mind. He probably minds, but I don't care.
Back to the pit.
Noise crit, and that with the speed buff. That is A-okay. Take a bleed. Take a stronger bleed, hopefully. Yes, you do. +5. Hit him as hard as you can. Oh, 1 HP left. That happens too often on this on the toughest difficulty. Just heal him. I mean, he's dead anyways. I mean, I know I like the flagellum to be low, but there's like no reason to do stupid here.
Success so clearly.
I should have taken the jade.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Should have taken the jade over the citrine. Sorry. I'm a little acting a little too quickly, trying to finish this dungeon in a somewhat reasonable amount of time, so that it does indeed fit within the episode. I guess we're gonna play grenade you actually. I mean, I cannot prevent one attack. And yes, with restring crossbow, she does a lot of damage. Alright. You, my friend, are going to be in a lot of pain. I should have probably removed that bleed, but... Nice, stun as well. Yeah, well, how the mighty will fall. He is dead. I guarantee you that. He hasn't got the speed to move fast enough, and here comes the big blow to his humans.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Don't mind if I do, if I take that food, and let's touch this, because that tends to give good things. Warren's Explorer. Mission isn't over there, so there should be something this way. Ooh. Ooh. We could do this. But this is a really low level team. We do have attack opportunities in the back. But I fear bad resolve checks very quickly. But it would make this dungeon good. Because you can hit him. We're not going to stun him anyways. Perhaps if we put Mark on him. Yeah, you know what? When we return from the... Wow. We are going to get way too many invitations. Nice that there's a dodge there. I'm still going to kill his ass. Preventing him from doing something that might even be worse to us. There you go. Actually, starting that fight against the Shambler with a lowered health... Flagellant might not be a bad idea. I'm really considering this here. I would like to kill something, but let's please do that. No vampire, that's good. Kill you.
Obliterated.
Congrats, hit you.
A momentary abatement.
Not sure if that was the right choice, but it all has to do with that. If we want to fight the Shambler, our HP shouldn't become super low. That one hit point heal might not have been wise, but yeah, no, we did indeed work it out. Wow.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We know we don't need shovels. We have enough torches to go in there. This is the last fight for the dungeon. This is annoying. But if, in a sense, if he now gets
Birthplace of dread.
the resolve check, then I know at least what it's gonna be. And hopefully we can get him to get lowered health in the end anyways. Nice that he goes first. Because then we can hit him, possibly. And we did. Nice, no diseases. He is dead as well. Restring crossbow. Taking effect. Nice. It's good versus Shambler. Unfortunately, no bleed. Please, no disease. Stress is annoying, don't get me wrong. You will not die yet, but if I do this... No! Unless you dodge. These two will die now next turn.
A decisive pummeling.
One hit point left. Ooh! Oh, that had to be a crit, then again, bad, but... Open against the Shambler with a very... No, we need to heal. Just notice that we need to heal.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yowza, that's good. Thank you. Take that, take this. Take the 50 gold for finishing up this stack. Don't throw away the torches if we want to go for the Shambler. We could throw this away probably because we don't need herbs. Oh, we can go herbs. You and you. Nope, we're continuing adventuring and we're gonna do this. Gonna do this. Moving back. What's gonna be your resolve check? Okay, let's check.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
That means we don't have... No, now it's not smart anymore. We have 4 invitations. We got ourselves a crescendo box, which is really good. And we now have a person that didn't get a virtue. He got something bad. And we also have a disease. I don't think it's wise. I was really considering it, but it's too dangerous to do so. Let us get out of here.
Fade. Their confidence is shaken.
No, I think it's wise. I was still considering, was this the right thing to do? It's of course not the bravest thing to do, but losing the team is not going to help me right now. I'm not sure if I want to keep them. This doesn't matter at all. Float release. Intense carry for alcohols, not a problem. Wheel Scrounger. Natural Eye is really nice on a Plague Doctor. And Decomani obsessed with killing. And we got 4 invitations. If I would have lost a team due to some bad...
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Bad RNG at the beginning, then all would have been for naught, so to speak. And I didn't really want to go down with that. So let's remove the fits from you. And you need some loving as well. And we have more than enough money to do so. Because hiring that team and speccing them out, we still make money. Well, that was a bit of a 1.5 dungeon episode. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you do have some, appreciation for the fact that I said, let's do another dungeon. Well, until the next time, I say thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.